Have you ever felt a wave of intense heat wash over you? Your face gets red, you start sweating, and you feel like you're burning up from the inside out, even though everyone else in the room is perfectly comfortable. If you answered yes, you're experiencing hot flashes, and you're not alone. Hot flashes affect up to 75% of women going through menopause. Here's what most people do not know. Not all hot flashes are the same, and there are some evidence-based treatments that can dramatically improve your quality of life. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Peter Aziz. I'm a board-certified urogynecologist and pelvic surgeon. Today I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about hot flashes, managing it, using the same evidence-based approach I use with my patients every single day in my office. So let's start with the basics. What are hot flashes? What exactly is it? Hot flash is a sudden feeling of intense heat in your body, especially the upper part, your face, neck, chest. During a hot flash, your skin may look red, you'll likely start sweating, and your heart rate may increase. Some women also experience chills after the heat passes. Hot flashes typically last between 30 seconds to 10 minutes, within the average being about 4 minutes. But the frequency varies dramatically from one person to the other. Some women experience them a few times a week, while others have them multiple times per hour. When a hot flash happens, especially at night, we call them night sweats. These can be particularly disruptive because they interfere with your sleep, which then leads to fatigue, mood changes, difficulty concentrating during the day. So why do they occur in the first place? They're primarily caused by hormonal changes, specifically a decline or drop in the estrogen levels that happens during perimenopause, meaning before and after menopause. Estrogen plays a crucial role in regulating your body's internal thermostat, which is controlled by an area in your brain. It's called the hypothalamus. So, when the estrogen drops, the brain and the temperature control center, they become more sensitive to small changes in the body temperature. It essentially becomes hypersensitive and thinks your body is overheating when it's not. In response, it triggers mechanism to cool you down, dilating blood vessels near the skin surface. They activate the sweat glands. That's what creates the sensation of a hot flash. While menopause is the most common cause, there are other factors that can trigger hot flashes, including medications, thyroid problems, certain medical treatments as well, like chemotherapy. But today we're going to focus mainly on menopausal hot flashes because they are the most common. So what can you do about it? First thing is lifestyle modification. There are some things that you can do by yourself to help you manage hot flashes. First, try to identify your triggers and avoid them. Some of the common ones that I see: caffeine, alcohol, hot beverages, spicy food, hot weather. Try to keep a journal for a week or two to identify what sets off the hot flashes and try to work on minimizing those triggers. Second thing, try to dress in layers. Wear lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton or moisture-wicking materials. When you feel a hot flash is coming, you can remove a layer to cool down quickly. Avoid tight clothing and synthetic fabric that can trap the heat. And try to maintain a cool environment at home, especially your bedroom, your living room. At night, use air conditioning. Cold pillows can help regulate your temperature and can make your sleep better. Another important thing that we need to talk about that can help you tremendously, which is stress reduction. Stress can trigger hot flashes. Try to practice deep breathing, meditation, yoga have been shown in clinical studies to reduce hot flashes frequency and severity. So when you feel a hot flash starting, take slow, deep breath can actually help reduce the intensity. Another thing that you can do is maintain a healthy weight. Research showed that women with a higher body mass index or overweight, they tend to experience more frequent and severe hot flashes. Even the slightest weight loss can lead to significant improvement. It's not about appearance, it's about physiology. Excess body fat can interfere with your body's heat regulation. So try to exercise regularly while you can. Exercise temporarily, raise your body temperature. However, regular physical activity is associated with fewer hot flashes overall. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week, as recommended by the American College of OBGYNs and the American Heart Association. Another tip that is really important is avoid smoking, because smoking is associated with more frequent and severe hot flashes. If you smoke, this is another excellent reason to quit or at least slow down. So now let's talk about some treatments that you can get from your doctor. We're going to start with non-hormonal treatments. These are particularly important for women who cannot use hormones or they prefer not to use hormones. First option, certain antidepressants have been shown to effectively reduce hot flashes. Medications like SSRIs and SNRIs, like paroxetine, venlafaxine, citalopram, can reduce hot flashes by about 50%. The FDA have actually approved paroxetine specifically for treating hot flashes. However, you have to keep in mind SSRIs and SNRIs can affect your libido and your sexual functions. So talk to your doctor about these before you start the medications. Second medication is one called gabapentin. That medicine was originally developed for nerve pain and seizures. However, it has shown effectiveness in reducing hot flashes. It can also reduce the frequency by approximately 50%, particularly helpful for women who experience hot flashes at night. Now let's talk about hormones, or HRT, hormone replacement therapy. This is the most effective treatment for hot flashes, but it's also the most misunderstood. Hormone replacement therapy involves taking estrogen with or without progesterone to replace the hormones your body is no longer producing or producing just a little bit. For hot flashes specifically, estrogen therapy can reduce symptoms by 75 to 90%, which is better than any other treatment option. There are different forms of HRT. Systemic estrogen, they can come as pills, patches, gels, or sprays. If you still have your uterus, you'll also need progesterone to protect the lining of the uterus from basically getting too thick. However, if you've had a hysterectomy before, you can take estrogen alone without progesterone. So now let's address the concerns. Many women are afraid of HRT because of the studies from the early 2000s that linked the use of estrogen to health risks. So current evidence shows that most healthy women under 60 or within 10 years of menopause, the benefits of HRT outweighs the risk. The key is going to be individualized to your specific conditions, your age, when you start HRT, your medical history, the type and dose of hormone all matter. For example, like if you take estrogen patch or gel, maybe it has a lower risk of having a blood clot compared to taking oral estrogen. There are some bioidentical hormones which are chemically identical to the hormones your body produced are available, and some women would choose that over actual hormones. So just think that HRT is not for everyone. Sometimes if you have strokes, blood clots, certain other conditions, it might be a little bit challenging to prescribe estrogen. So talk to your healthcare provider first before considering HRT. Have an honest conversation with your doctor about your symptoms. Your medical history is important. Don't hide anything, especially if you're a smoker or if you're using drugs or if you've had previous strokes or blood clots. Remember, hot flashes are not something you just have to live with. As a physician, I treat women with these symptoms regularly. I can tell you that effective management is possible for the vast majority of patients. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more evidence-based content on women's health, general healthy lifestyle, urology health, pelvic health. Leave a comment below about your experience with hot flashes, or if you have any questions. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Dr. Peter Aziz.